Patrick Beverley, Sam Dekker, Lou Williams, Liggins, Hillard, Harrell, Wichita, a first round pick, and money. What the f? Holla holla plays, it's your boy Shadow Wolfie coming at you with another video. I just heard from my hotel in Athens, Greece that Chris Paul has been traded to Houston for 8 NBA players, a 2018 first round pick, and cash. So my initial thoughts on this trade is finally the Clippers have admitted they're going through a rebuild mode. So I'm fairly sure Blake Griffin's going to walk now at the end of the season. That's pretty obvious. He probably told the Clippers management this, and that's why they're dealing Chris Paul now. So they're rebuilding. Now, what pisses me off is the reason why this offseason has been so eventful, the reason why the Bulls have traded away Jimmy Butler, the reason why the Clippers have traded away Chris fucking Paul is all because of an event that happened last year. And that event, if you couldn't guess it already, was Kevin Durant going to the team with the best record in NBA history. Possibly one of the most important moves in NBA history, because now every team in the Western Conference realizes they can't compete. The Bulls realize, okay, we're not going to be able to compete against the Cavs, and even so, we're not going to be able to compete against the Warriors, even if some miracle happens. So we're going to rebuild, even though we have Jimmy fucking Butler. And then hopefully by the time we finish rebuilding, the Cavs and Warriors would have broken up and the NBA would have been more competitive. The Clippers, who are the 4th seed in the West, realize we're the 4th seed. There's no way we're passing Houston, Spurs, or Warriors, or even Cleveland or Celtics if we make the finals by some fucking miracle and everyone gets injured. Dude, everyone is forfeiting. And even Houston, this move doesn't make that much sense to me because Harden and Paul are both ball-dominant players. They both need the ball in their hands. And I feel like Harden is definitely not going to sit back and let Paul do most of the work. So it's going to be an interesting experience from 1 year. And I'm fairly sure after the year's done, Chris Paul's going to walk. So they've given up a 2018 pick and 8 fucking players. Patrick Beverley's an amazing player. They just got Lou Williams from the Lakers last season. He's runner-up for 6th man of the year, definitely, to Eric Gordon. They got rid of him, but they were both fighting for it. I mean, Sam Dekker's a very good player. I guess they got rid of some contracts to get Chris Paul, but look, what's going on? I feel like every team, even the Rockets, might even start thinking, man, we should lose some of these contracts, maybe try and sign a free agent, because we're not winning with Harden just by itself. And I think every team is scared now to go up against the Warriors, so they're all facing rebuild mode. And what's the result? The NBA is going to be even more and more and more uncompetitive. So I'm really upset about this trade because of both teams are pretty much admitting they're going into rebuild mode. That's what I think's happening, and I know that a lot of teams like Minnesota, I'm a Minnesota Timberwolves fan. I'm so excited to get Jimmy Butler. But let's be honest, they're not competing with the Warriors just yet. The good news is they've got a lot of years left. They've got Karl-Anthony Towns is still developing. Wiggins is still developing. They got a lot of young players still. And Jimmy Butler, who's sort of a veteran, who's had a bit more experience coming in, teaching them lessons. It's great. I love it. And I think Jimmy Butler, there's a good reason for Jimmy Butler to stay in Minnesota. Minnesota hasn't been to the playoffs since 2004, the biggest round in the NBA, and I'm fairly sure all of Major League Sports in America. So it's going to be exciting to see them be in the playoffs again. That's a good move for Minnesota. But every other team is just going to be rebuilding, and the NBA is going to be so uncompetitive. And thanks, KD. It's all your fault. It didn't happen when LeBron went to Miami because Miami wasn't a proven team. It's happening now. You went to the best team in NBA history and you've ruined it. Hope you enjoyed the video.